All right, so the last technological tool I'm going to talk about is Edpuzzle. Like I said, Edpuzzle is another great tool to use in your classroom. You can use it for any age, any subject, any classroom. Students will love it. So Edpuzzle is an application of integrating technology, once again, for teaching and learning in and out of the classroom. I think it's really important to note that Edpuzzle can be used inside and outside of the classroom. All the other softwares obviously can be done like that as well. Flipgrid is very similar, but I especially think that Edpuzzle is a really great tool to use outside your classroom because it can be used really easily as homework assignments for students. But I'll talk about that later. But Edpuzzle can be used for teaching, as teachers can create and assign videos for students to watch. This can be done to teach a lesson and or review a lesson. And then Edpuzzle can be used for learning because students can watch videos to learn class material. Students can watch assigned videos for homework, but they also have access to all of the videos that were ever created on Edpuzzle. So they can type in anything they need help with and watch any video that's on the website. So that's really great just to help students learn material if they're struggling, if they're falling behind, if they need extra help with a subject or topic. It's a really great website that can be used for that as well. So let me teach you guys how to use Flipgrid really quickly. I'll share my screen. So I'm already logged on to Edpuzzle as a teacher, and you can obviously see my content in the top right corner, the gradebook, and also the classes I have created. So these are some of the videos that I have created. I'm not going to click on them because they're going to start playing and they're going to start making noise, but I've created 4 of them, as you can see. These videos are YouTube videos, and then you kind of edit them and make it your own. So you can add written and verbal notes at any time during the video. You can add open-ended questions, multiple choice questions for the students to answer and complete. And really, it's super easy. You just edit the video they like, post it to your classroom, and then students can watch it easily. So home, like I said, you can see the home page. You can search for videos in the top left corner. So if you just put in science, which is the type of classroom I'd be teaching in, it's going to give you all the science videos that are available on Edpuzzle. And then you would just click the video that you want to edit. You can add your own questions. Some of them already come with questions in them. So there you go, you're set. You can just assign it to your students. But yeah, it's super easy to use and a really great assignment for students to do. So last time I talked about how I'd like to use Edpuzzle in my future classroom. One use I have for it would definitely be homework assignments. I think instead of like a worksheet, watching an Edpuzzle video is a great way to review what your previous class was on. So I would assign a video for homework. The student would have to watch it. There would definitely be multiple questions throughout the video that they would need to answer to make sure they're paying attention and understanding the material. And then they just have to submit it, and that would be their homework for the day. Like I said, the video would most likely be covering class material that we learned that day, and it's just basically reviewing what they learned in class, and that's what homework's for. So, but I think it's a great way to have like virtual homework instead of having to fill out a worksheet and then turn it in. So definitely more technological, but I think it's a great homework assignment. And then another tool or another way that I'd use Edpuzzle in my classroom is to assign Edpuzzle videos to students who are absent in my class. So let's say a student emailed me the night before and they said, "Hey, Mrs. Loeb, I'm going to be out tomorrow. What are you guys doing in class? What are you teaching about?" So I could easily assign an Edpuzzle video to them about what I'm teaching in class that day so they wouldn't be falling behind in school. So I would assign them a video. Let's say I was teaching about the organelles in a cell. I'd assign them a video that talks about that, explains what they are, their functions, and then they could watch that video, answer some questions as they watch it, so I know that they watched it and understood the material, and then they'd be ready to come back to class the next day and they would not have missed information or fallen behind. And I think that's another great tool for another great use for Edpuzzle. So yeah, that's Edpuzzle.